Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Now, we're about to go live in less than 4 hours, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Talkin VAWLS Live, fan call-in show, members-only stream. You guys, the members of the channel, get to come on, drive the show. We're going to talk about fall ball, fall camp, that first scrimmage. But we've also got some breaking news that we need to talk about. This was rumored earlier in the morning on VolQuest, rumors of a guy being arrested, a Tennessee offensive starter being arrested, and now the news is coming out. You can see the article from On3, and we're just going to kind of read through this and react to it together. That's what we do here. When news breaks, we talk about it. We speculate. I want your opinion, and I'll give you my opinion. But it says report Tennessee wide receiver Chris Brazzell arrested on charges of driving with a suspended license. So when you see the headline, when you see this pop up and it says Tennessee wide receiver arrested, you instantly think that this is a problem, right? We've talked about the lack of depth in that wide receiver room. You've got 7 scholarship wide receivers. 3 of those scholarship wide receivers are true freshmen. True freshmen, only 7 total scholarship wide receivers. We know that Mike Matthews has been limited at times. Braylon Staley has been limited at times. And then Chris Brazzell is a guy that's also been injured. He's not even made his way onto the practice field yet. Now, we expect him back at any time, but you see the report again, Tennessee wide receiver arrested. That's bad news. But then you read the back half of it, on charges of driving with a suspended license. We're going to go through the article here and talk about it. Again, this is on3.com. Nick Costco put out the article, Tennessee wide receiver Chris Brazzell reportedly arrested for driving with a suspended license. Per Knox News, Adam Sparks reported it was for that charge as well as speeding and is scheduled to appear in court on August the 20th. Goes on to say that police reportedly clocked Brazzell driving 60 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone near the Tennessee campus. Brazzell allegedly handed over his passport but told officers he did not have his license with him. So first of all, don't lie. Just be honest with the officer. Just be honest, because guess what? They're going to find out, right? They're going to find out. You give them a passport and tell them, oh, I don't have my license with me. They're going to go immediately run your record and find out that you are driving on a suspended license. Let's read more. It says, however, his license was suspended due to an incident last summer. Brazzell failed to appear in court in Blount County on August the 15th, 2024. Per the report, he was placed under arrest due to the history of not appearing in court. Again, handle your business, guys. We're talking about college athletes that are now being paid to play. We're talking big time money. Treat it like a job. Handle your business. Just show up in court. Here's the quote from a Tennessee spokesperson that they gave to the Knox News Sentinel. Says, we are aware of the traffic stop involving Chris Brazzell. Have no further comment at this time. Goes on to say, as far as his internal punishment from the program, that is to be determined. Now, look, Chris Brazzell could be out here doing way worse things than what he was arrested for. I think I'm going to chalk this up to a big nothing burger. I don't think there's going to be an internal punishment. Maybe he'll do some extra up downs. Maybe he'll run some extra laps with Boo Carter, but I don't think this is going to be a big deal. Talks about he's the top returning wide receiver for the Vols this coming season. Reeled in 29 catches, 333 yards, and 2 touchdowns last season. He also had the game-winning touchdown versus Alabama. Goes on to say, however, he hasn't been a full participant in practice due to fall camp. Due to rehab of an unspecified injury, it is unclear when he'll be full go-ahead of the 25 regular season. Now, I think what the injury was, I may be mistaken, but I believe he had a knee cleaned up in the offseason, so he is still recovering from that. But look, Chris Brazzell's a huge part of this offense, right? He's the only returning starter at wide receiver. So is this going to impact his return to the field? Will there be an internal punishment? I'm going to say no, and I'm going to tell you why here in just a second. But real quick, y'all can help me out and smash the thumbs up below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we're not media, we're not reporters. We don't pretend to be that. What we are is exactly what you guys are. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like it, subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We're going to be live later tonight, again, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're a member. Hit that join button down below. It's only $1 a month. You'll get access to the fan call-in show. You'll get access to the members-only stream. We're also live on Tuesday nights at 6:30 p.m. Easy for me to say, Eastern time, playing EA Sports College Football. And Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time for Talkin VAWLS Live. So what comes of this, driving on a suspended license for Chris Brazzell? Well, I think what's going to happen is he's going to come in, he's going to pay a fine, he's going to show up in court, and they're going to kick the can down the road. And why do I say that? Because it happened recently with Tennessee. You can see this article from December of 2023, charges dropped against Tennessee defensive end James Pierce Jr. Now, this sounds very similar. Let's take a read at what happened here. It says misdemeanor criminal charges against James Pierce have been dismissed after the 20-year-old was arrested December 4th. Knoxville police said he disobeyed their instructions during a traffic stop, had been speeding, and was driving on a suspended license. It says court records show Pierce charges were dismissed December the 12th, the date he was scheduled to appear in court for his arraignment. Here's a quote from the deputy district attorney. He says his cases were dismissed upon payment of costs after he provided proof that he successfully obtained a driver's license. So that's exactly what I expect to happen here with Chris Brazzell. I think he's going to go and he's going to go get his driver's license fixed. He's going to go and he's going to pay a fine. They're going to drop the charges, and then we're going to move it forward as business as usual. But it is news. It did break just about an hour ago. I wanted to come on here and make a quick video because a lot of people are talking about it on social media. Again, man, just handle your business. Take care of your business. Don't be driving on a suspended license. If the police officer asks you a question, answer honestly. That's it. I don't think this is going to impact this football team. I don't think it's going to impact Chris Brazzell, but it is breaking news. What are your thoughts? Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it. As always, smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. I hope you guys will join us live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time for the fan call-in members only stream, and then also Tuesday night playing some EA Sports College Football. Go check out our merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.